Alright, I'm ready now, I ain't gonna fall back now. Alright, I'm take it on.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Perry. I share this channel with Mallory. Unfortunately, this summer we are separated. We both have internships in different places, so we're just gonna upload separately. But yeah, okay, so for this video, I asked on my Instagram if people wanted to see a makeup look I did a few weeks ago, and people voted yes, so here I am. I'm pre-filming this before I head to California in 2 days, and I'm at a wedding this weekend for my sister's friend, and I want to do kind of like a formal look, but kind of switch it up. I got this new palette in the mail recently by Hush. I'll link it down below. This is, I think, a $14 palette, which is such a steal. So I thought it would be really interesting for you guys to be able to see a formal eye makeup look with a really affordable palette that you guys could do yourself. So as you can see, I kind of just went for like a duochrome purple blue eyeshadow look. It's kind of smoky. I did some lashes, some eyeliner, and I'm wearing this blue dress by Likely. I probably can't get a good visual of you guys for to see it, but if you check out my Instagram, I'll probably post a picture in it tonight, so make sure you go follow that down below. And if you're interested in seeing how I did this eyeshadow look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for this look, I'm gonna be using a palette that I recently got from hush.com. If you haven't heard of it, look it up. It's an app with like amazing makeup, including a lot of eyeshadow palettes that are like super cheap but really good quality, and really just like unique colors that so many of us think that we can't use, but I'm going to show you how to use some of them today. So I'm just going to show you guys like how I do my eyes, because I think that doing my whole face would be too much time. But first we're just going to start prepping your eyelids with some concealer. I'm just using LA Girl's Pro Concealer. This kind of is just like a good salmon colored concealer that gets rid of some of your darkness on your eyes. You want to have like a fresh, clean slate when putting color on top of your eyelids. So I'm going to do that, not too much. And then I'm going to go in with just some Mercier powder. You do want to set that concealer. I'm just going to use like any big fluffy brush. And this is so like all the other shadows don't stick on to this concealer. Okay, and how I think I'm going to do this is just show you guys one eye and then in detail so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing, and then I'll go ahead and do the other eye off camera and the rest of my face. And of course I'll put all the other products I'm using on my face in the description down below, so if you guys want to see a full face tutorial, I can do that in the future, but just for time sake, I'm just going to do the eye. Okay, so first, obviously, we're going to start off with transition color. You want to use a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start off with this color, Purity. It's just like a really light cream yellow shade. And I'm going to do my right eye. So you're not going to see a big difference in this color. Obviously, you can see some color, but it's depending on your skin tone. You want to go just like a shade lighter as a transition, so it just blends all the colors together. And I always bring my eyeshadows outwards. This is definitely going to be a look where it's going to look a little bit messy in the process, but this is why I do my eyeshadow first, is so that I can kind of clean up all of the excess product underneath and then go in with my full face of foundation and all of that. And then I'm going to go into the color right next to that, just a shade darker, Truth, I think it's called. It's just like any light brown. I'm using the same brush. We're going to use different brushes in this look, but not that many. So as you can see, I'm just doing the same thing, but I'm not taking it as high as the other one. You're just going to keep it more so in your crease. And we are focusing it on the outer corner, but bringing it in, blending it towards the eye, of course. Okay, next I'm going to go in with a little bit more fluffy brush. This one is not that much more taper, but it kind of has a tapered end, as you can see. And then we're going to go in with Justice, which is this like purple shade right here. So it's not too dark. You want a decent amount of pigment, but always make sure you tap it off. And we're going to bring this color to your inner corner the most. So I'm kind of tilting the brush, keeping it low again, even lower than the last shade, but bringing it all the way in. Okay, then I'm going to go back with the brush I was just using and go in again with the light brown shade, Truth, and just blending the two, the transition shade and the purple shade together. The secret, as you all probably know, is just keep blending so that all your shades just look like they transition from one to the next, like very smoothly. So that's why I'm kind of switching back and forth between the colors that I'm using. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with, I'm going in with an even smaller brush, and I'm going to go in with this darkest brown, Clever, right here. And we're going to pack this on the outer corner. Okay, so I just blended that color out. As you can see, I fall out. I think I want it a little bit darker than how it looks right now, so I'm just going to go with an even darker color in this Tarte Toasted palette. This is the shade Fireside, and I'm just going in a dark brown. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back in with that purple shade, Justice, and increase the pigment just a little bit. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of this color Velour. It's kind of like a light pink. A lot of people will compare this to the Geek Makeup's Peach Smoothie. And I'm just going to blend it up top, just kind of like how it transitions from like a dark purple to like a lighter pink. Okay, and then lastly, I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer and tap it on, I'm putting it on my finger, the same concealer I used before, the LA Girl. Tap it on my lower lid and kind of towards the inner corner. Okay, and then I'm going to use my finger because it's the best application when I'm going with this color Gleam. Actually, I'm going to do a mixture of Gleam and Epic. They're both just like the holographic tone. Holographic? Is that the word I'm looking for? I think, no, duochrome. They're kind of like these really pretty duochrome shades. Obviously, this makes the look. You can probably see as I'm already applying it. It's just so pretty. I'm not going to keep it on the inner corner like this. I'm going to clean it up and go in with like maybe a light vanilla shade. But I'm just going to pack that on almost all over, but not in the outer corner. And then you can also take this Epic shade that I also showed and kind of layer it on. Okay, and then as you can see, all the crazy fallout under my eye. I'm going to use a little bit of this, my favorite makeup remover, the Garnier Skin Active, and put it on like a makeup pad, and I'm just going to clean it up and follow like the outer corner of my eye up and kind of just clean it up like that. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and my other eye off camera, and then I'll come back and show you guys how I do my liner, lashes, and some under eyeshadow, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now that I've finished both my eyes and I did most of my face makeup, I still have to do like bronzer and blush. I'll do that off camera, but I'm going to go in with Tarte's eyeliner. I don't know if you guys can really see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of creating the wing first, and then I'm bringing it across my eye. So I like to have kind of a decently thick wing, but not anything like too long. Again, it all kind of depends on your eye size, shape, etc. But this is how I like to do mine. And like every tutorial, this is something that takes practice. I've been doing, oh my gosh, I've been doing winged eyeliner since I was in 6th grade, maybe 7th grade. I don't know what made me do that. I think I just watched so many girls on YouTube. Okay, so I just did that, and then I'm going to throw on a little bit of mascara. I am going to do lashes, so you just want to have a little bit of mascara on before you do your lashes. That's the best trick I can give anyone before trying to do like fake lashes. And the lashes I'm going to use are Nicole Guerriero's Eyelure collection. This is her, there's like 3 different ones. This is the Casually Glamerous. I've actually never used these eyelashes before, but I saw them on her Instagram, and they're kind of like a wispy lash. I can show you guys them. I think they're just really pretty. I'm hoping they're not too dramatic, but this is a black tie event, so you want a little bit of drama, and that's okay. So I'm going to pop these on, and I'll show you guys what they look like when they're on. Okay, so I just put the lashes on. I feel like they're cute. They're like kind of dramatic. It's a little bit more than I'm used to, but when you put a dress and heels on and like all your makeup's on, I think I like them. I will say the only thing is they were kind of hard to put on just because they don't have that much bend in them. So I'm just worried about them popping in the middle of the night. Hopefully the glue is good enough. Anyways, still like them, still think it looks pretty. I went ahead and I didn't do anything underneath because I just felt like I wanted to keep most of the shadow up top. I did put a little bit of my Tarte Glow Strobe shade on the brow bone and then on the inner corner. This is like one of my favorite shadows to use, or like I guess highlights to use on the inner corner, just because I think it's like the whitest. I did the same thing for my nose, just did a little highlight there. And I think for the last thing, I'm just going to do some lips. I just got this Infallible Pro Matte lip shade in Nudist. I've heard about sorry, the lighting's changing. I see it just got darker. They have like brand new ones out that are like chocolate scented, and I really need to get them because that sounds amazing. But these are like the smoothest matte lip I've ever used, like minus the Kylie collection. These are some of the best. Okay, and then lastly on top, just because I like a matte lip, but I like a little bit of gloss, obviously just to give it a little shine, this is, I think I've used this in a video maybe before, Sandstorm Revlon's gloss. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I really like how it turned out. If you guys want to see other makeup videos this summer, I'm like super interested in doing some, maybe some skincare, some favorites, just some going out looks, day looks, everyday looks, whatever you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you just enjoyed it in general, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already to get the updates. Turn on the bell, and I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Speaking of love, ay, we like thighs and we like lips. You said no, please don't tell no one about this shit. No, 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 ay, I'm gonna swallow the key if that's what you're into, that secret love.